Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 4. We are of course in St. Ark and we were doing our rounds of the entire city and we have one more location we still need to go to. And of course that's the one we are standing in front of right now. So hey, let's get in and who knows, maybe we'll figure out who that boy is. That apparently is in this town, looking for assistance, is in the art and I feel has a connection with Thor's. Maybe he's there. We'll have to find out. Oh, we came here on a previous special op mission. Yes, back when we were asked to collect our errand flowers. Well, errand flowers, huh? There's still lavender growing around the village, isn't it? Well, that's right. We received a request from the Archbishop at the time. I want to speak to him again, but I think we need to be careful. Indeed, there was that business with Gaius. The Congregation of the Sacraments and the Congregation of the Divine Worship are engaged in a turf war, I believe. Yes, looks like. Even in Crossbell too. Well, we listened to Elliot play the violin here. A live performance by an up-and-coming musician is really something special. Talking about Elliot, is that his sister approaching us? Yes, the experience is a precious memory for me. You've really grown.
Did I hear you mention you've seen Elliot perform? As in Elliot Craig?
Yes. Hi, Fiona. Wow, got a load of her. Do you think she's my age? Oh, Randy! Yes, we had the pleasure of listening to her previous performance here at the cathedral. It was absolutely amazing.
I'm so happy to hear you say that. To be honest, he still has a lot left to learn. But even so, I know in my heart that one day, he'll be the greatest performer in the Empire.
Well, it looks like Elliot has another fan. Well, I'm certain he'll become the best. Besides being cute, the aura around him is something else when he's playing. Cute? Is that really a compliment? I believe it is an objective truth. You are also on par with him, Kurt. Please, do not involve me. Are you from around here, or are you a traveler? Oh, I've come from the capital. I have some relatives living in the area. I haven't really been able to see one of them and the other. I can't even get in contact with. I see. Well, is there any way we can help you? We were just taking a look around town. You know. Well, I think we can do this much. Oh, thank you, but I know where one is. As for the other one, I was hoping to ask the Archbishop after our discussion regarding a performance. I see. Well, you're a musician too? Oh yes, my name's Fiona. Oh, Fiona, I've been waiting for you. I heard something about you stopping by Dragner Fortress, correct? Oh yes, the checks are getting tighter, so we had to change plans for the moment. Oh, is that so? Well, there's a lot going on over there right now after all. Welcome from your long journey. Let me show you to the Archbishop. Oh, thank you for your help. Until next time. Something bothers me about her. Dragner Fortress is a major base for the Imperial forces, right? Yes, it is northeast of here. Well, that aside, I can't shake just how uncannily familiar she was, from her face to her hair color. Well, the name Fiona rings a bell too. Well, I sure won't be forgetting a knockout beauty like her anytime soon, I can tell you that much. Really, Randy? Truly amazing. Well, I think we're pretty much done investigating. We've got a better handle on the situation than before. Yes, it's clear that the preparations for the war with Calvert are on the way. At this rate, it'll soon be unavoidable. It's as if some forces propelling the countries on a course bound for destruction. It is uncanny how rapidly things are progressing. Could this be an effect of the Great Twilight too? Maybe. There's definitely something unnatural about it. I think so too. Should we go back to the guild and talk about what steps to take next? Good idea. let's head back to the apartments. But let us talk to everyone here first. You might find something interesting. Oh, I can't believe that we're really going to have another all-out war with Calvert. Why is that this nation won't stop fighting, no matter how much time passes? Ideas, please forgive the Empire, for our sins are great. Welcome to St. Ark Cathedral. We've seen a major spike in injuries lately due to all the monster rampaging in the area. Many are exhausted, body and soul. That's why I'm burning errant flower incense. It has a relaxing effect. We don't have much, so I can only burn one a week. However, if you ever feel tired, please feel free to visit the cathedral at any time. We definitely will. Thank you, Marco. I think I accidentally clicked on high speed mode instead of the button to run. Which is fine. Slight little accident. Oh, it's going to sting a little, but please don't move your leg. Oh, sister, can you be a little more gentle? Oh, a lot of injuries caused by monsters fester. That's why we need to make sure to sterilize it properly. Stay strong a little longer. When I was working on the fields, I got attacked by the monsters who came to steal my crops. Since I ran away quick as I could, I managed to get off with just an injured leg. But my fields are devastated. All my hard work has gone to waste, but at least I escaped with my life. Oh, if you're looking for Fiona, she's in the office in the back. To think, she's searching for a missing family all by herself. She's a very strong person. She's looking for Elliot, isn't she? Oh, goodness me. So he's been missing ever since what happened in the capital. I'm afraid we haven't seen him here at the cathedral for months now. I am sorry, I wish I could be of more help. I'll be sure to let you know if we do see him though. Oh, thank you, Archbishop. At least we know he hasn't been here. Every little bit of information helps. I've looked all over, but I still don't have any leads. I guess all I can do is trust him and believe he'll keep himself safe. Oh, we had a performance here before, so I asked if we could possibly to use this venue again. The IDF refused, saying they didn't want any tawdry shows, distracting people from what's important. It's a difficult time for art. Yeah, it really is. I feel for you. Thanks. It's a pity I'm unable to perform or find clues regarding the person I'm looking for. But I don't have time to mope. I must focus on things I can do. Then say its name. Then we'll say, hey, Elliot, we know the guy. Ah, you must be the ones who handled my request this past spring. Well, it's been a while. They say youngsters grow fast. I can see you're matured in the short time we haven't seen each other. Oh, do you really think so? Well, you're different from when I last saw you. There's a real determination in your eyes now. So many people have become obsessed with the thought of war these days, particularly in the capital. I'm sure you can carve your own path without letting yourself be swept away. I pray that angels will bless the path you take. Thank you, Archbishop. I want to ask about the curse. But maybe we should find a better time. Perhaps when Fiona isn't here. That might be a good idea. On the other hand, if you do mention it when she's here, then you might let loose that she is the sister to Elliot. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna assume that everybody will have the same text as before. Again, I played another game where running is done by clicking the left directional stick. So yeah, that's why I'm keep pressing the high speed mode. But no, it's the RB button. And we know this. Wait, nobody down here? Oh, last month my granddaughter went back home to her parents in the capital, but it didn't stick. She said they were acting uncomfortably strange and came straight back here. I don't know what's happened to my son or his wife, but I think it's best if Ren has some distractions from them. So until we understand just what's going on, Ren is staying with me. And besides, is it Joe ever living with me again? Alright, so text haven't changed. I know there was some way to see it through the controls, but we'll figure it out. It's not important because it doesn't matter if people have new text. I will talk to everyone anyway. I'm very easy in that regard. Wait, you hear that? It sounds like someone's inside. You don't think... Yuna, keep it down. You don't think it's someone sent by the government to find us, do you? Well, they're alone at least. Shouldn't be too dangerous, but still. We need to stay on our toes. Between the four of us, we should be able to handle one person. Why don't we just take them on right now? Well, it might just be an ordinary civilian, you know? Given the timing, it'll be unlikely for someone completely unrelated to occupy the area. So it could be one of the old Class 7 or a bracer. So be cautious, but don't insta-kill somebody that's in there. Well, I guess we need to do something here, but keep your weapons put away, got it? Alright, Juni, I'll be backing you up, so you do what you can with your restraint technique. Roger that. I like that support as well. Be careful, Yuna. We'll be right behind you.
Whoa, so this really is a guild branch. How cool! It's like I'm in an adventure story.
Definitely an old friend.
But then again, maybe I shouldn't be in here. I should probably wait out.
Gotcha! Still not a man. How do you like my police academy restraint technique? Wait, hold on. I know those clothes. Yuna, that's their branch campus uniform. Hey, it couldn't be Kari? Class 9 military finance, Kari.
I thought I saw you in town, but I wasn't sure at first. I'm glad you're all okay. Good to see you, Class 7. Instructor Randolph, too.
A first reconnection. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kari. I had no idea it was you in there. Well, should mark some points off for not realizing it the second we walked in. I'm just as guilty though. No, it's my fault for coming in uninvited. It's pretty embarrassing for an Erebonian man to be caught totally defenseless like that. I've got to say, I've never thought we'd run into you in St. Ark of all places. We were worried when we heard the Graal had been swallowed up by distortion in space and time. Yeah, Instructor Toe and the people of the church worked out a way to get us teleported to a safe area. And thanks to that, I was able to get in close to the city and rely on some of my contacts for the rest. I see. Well, it's a relief to hear that. Oh, I would expect as much from the Crossritter, but Instructor Toe came through rather well herself. I'm relieved to see you're safe as well. But as you said, it's more than just you? Oh right, I teleported here with Pablo and Tatiana. They're over in Parm to gather some intel right now. Sounds like you guys have been hard at work. But if that's the case, maybe we should go over there too. Right, there's a chance they may have dug up something related to the singularity. In addition, Kurt has many friends in Parm he may want to reconnect with if we visit. We can't confirm their safety as we meet up with Pablo and Tatiana. Ellie. Thank you, Altina. Well, I guess that settles that. Oh, but be careful out there, Class 7, Instructor Randolph. May I just guide your way. The group allowed Kari to use the temporary guild branch and its facilities as a base of operations. They then decided to head over in the direction of Parm. Well, time to get a move on. We headed straight to Parm or what? Well, I want to say that's fine, but I've still got what Fiona said before stuck in my head. Well, Dreknor Fortress is northeast of here. I wonder if we should go and check it out. Yes, we should scout out our surroundings on the way to Parm. The surrounding highways have been unlocked. Yes, and Kari is now, well, part of this base of operation. And I wonder if it's gonna be like the previous games, that as soon as we find a big enough vessel that we can use as our own, well, mobile base of operation through all the land, then maybe we can put Kari and all the others we find on there as well. So we're all together, fighting together to take this land back again. Oh, I'm sure Pablo and Tatiana are in Parm now. I wish I knew where the other branch campus students are. All we can do for the time being is keep our feet on the ground and collect information. Spoken like a true leader. You've got a more dependable Kari. I have? I suppose I've finally started to put on some muscle. It's not that much yet. There he goes again about his physique. Yes, well, some things do not change. I find it quite reassuring in its own way. I get you. Yeah, even though things always change everywhere, those little things though that remind us of the past that doesn't change, they become nostalgia at some point. So it's a good thing. So, alright, so we are bound to set out for Parm. But are there still things in town we can do? Well, I heard some kind of commotion going on in the guild's temporary branch office from all the way down here. So, sounded like a fight. Did something happen? Oh, sorry about that. At present, there are no issues to be concerned about. Well, that's good to hear. So, you're heading out again then. Make sure to take care of yourselves out there. There's been a whole lot of trouble lately. Yes, there have been. Alright, so there are two ways to get out of here. Two different kinds of highways. One will lead to Parm and the other one will lead to the fort again. It works, but it's not the way I want to run. I want to run using the in-game thing itself. Alright, don't think we have to check here. It's fine. Let's go to the square. I'm trying to see if there are any markings on the map somewhere. Alright, I think that is fine. So let us go straight out. Do we want to go back to the church and talk to Fiona? Well, at least see if she's still there or not. Because if she's gone out, we can ask the bishop about whatever we wanted. No, she's still there. Still the same. Alright, that is more than fine. Alright, let's get out on the highway. Who knows, maybe we'll find nines there and they can grant us some horses to go about. Because I don't think our bikes will be usable. At least not really soon. Alright, looks like we're finally on our way to Parm. Hey, do you think we should swing by our old field exercise camp before we get started? Well, it's an area off in the highway, and security may be lax by now, and even around the RMP detour rails. Well, if there's a chance we could gather information on the Singularity, it could be worth a try. Besides, we are headed in that direction. I see no reason not to investigate. Nice, let's get going. Oh, wait. How are we gonna get there without bikes or horses? Walking to Parm is out of the question. What's the matter? You city kid scared of a little exercise? I walk as part of my daily training regiment. Hey, you're not the only one who's passed the survival training at the Police Academy, Randy. I did too. I prefer to travel using clam soleil. So basically what the saying is, yeah, you might not want to travel by foot, but I don't think you have a choice. Any markings here for potential beasts? No. But we do want to find a couple of these, just in case they're new.
Oh, it's good to be out in the open again.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be summer, but it sure doesn't feel like it.
It is a bit disappointing.
I wonder if this has anything to do with the Great Twilight.
Yeah!
Well, could be.
Got him! Don't let up!
Should be enough that they survive until Altina's up.
Strike!
It's my turn! Cha! Let's get him!
I'll assist.
Yeah, I'm consciously not picking any more high energy moves.
Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
Vamp Skipper. Ooh, does give us a bait, that's fine. Well, just a small area, might as well attack normally.
I shall go. Yeah!
Here I go! Ha! Wide open!
I'll assist.
All right!
Yeah, and once we, of course, have scanned everything here, we can just go wild against them. Alright, let's not forget the sights.
Got him! Don't let up!
Come
You can't
on.
escape!
They have to be able to survive that. Yeah.
I shall go. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Got it! Try this on for size. Crimson Gale! No problemo.
Yeah, well, Rennie's here. We might as well, well, I was gonna say enjoy him, but make use of him. Ooh, more multiple herbs, perfect.
Yeah!
We'll end this quick!
Ha!
We do.
Very well. Yeah.
Yeah, and what have you learned so far?
Alright.
Enemies are not particularly strong.
I shall go. Yeah!
Let's go. Yeah. Behold the Vander style.
Diva reached level 2. Chrono Drive and more evade. Having said that, is there any need for us to go Mobius? Cause these are nice. Because I don't think we're getting experience as a sub, right? So let's have a quick check on the next fight. I think that's what we read.
There! Now's our chance!
You can't escape! Fire!
My turn. Yeah. Let's go. There. It's down. Instructor Rean. Hell yeah!
Really? I didn't think you're gonna take that enemy in your list. Oh well, it's fine. I'm sure we'll fight more than just that
My
one.
turn. Yeah!
Here I go! There! Nice! We did it!
Ooh, nice shield quartz.
There's a school.
Yes, there's fish that school up. I don't see any shadows of
received.
fish.
Heavy tension on the line.
Yeah, we need better gear, but it's working fine for now.
It's a big one.
It is a red perch. With 29. We made some from new material, if I
Casting.
remember correctly, so it should work
Fight
fine for
received.
Well, a
Heavy
long
tension on the
while.
line.
Yep, got it. We just have to tire it out.
It's a big one.
Alright, one more after this. Should be enough. Besides, it's just extra sapid, so there's no...
Testing.
doesn't hurt.
Light received.
Ooh.
It's strong.
Yeah, a little bit smaller, so it's a little bit easier to catch as well.
I got one.
Well, nothing that there's a mostly purchase here. Well, I think there was a little bit of a branching path there. So there could be a chest, so... Ooh! Big boy.
Looks like a reach. Watch out. This is a tough one.
Detector... Let's go for the
Search
small
mode
one
activated.
first, because the small ones we can eradicate
Scan complete.
pretty quickly.
Here I go! Try this on for size. Crimson Gale! They're off guard! Knock them senseless! Understood!
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that Altina scans it and it will be
All right.
fine.
There. Let's get him.
I'll assist. My turn. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
New material and shield breaker, but always with tougher enemies in the area,
Eye for an eye!
we don't fight them much
My turn.
unless it is for grinding purposes.
Strike! There! Gotcha!
Now. There.
It's my turn.
Having said that, might as well take her into strike mode.
My turn! Yeah! Now's our chance! It's mine! Down you go! Nice one, Kurt. You carried that
Ooh,
fight.
3 shields
No,
and a shield
I was
breaker.
only following
Nice.
your lead. I must train even more.
Yeah, I did it.
Stats updated.
Come on, Ellie was the only one. The rest needs improved movement too.
Treasure chest.
Breath R. Well, that's definitely a breath of fresh air.
There.
Alright, and the other one around the corner will fill the rest back up.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I think we should have most of the enemies scanned. No, just to make sure we have all the chests too. So there's going to be another branching path there with another big enemy guarding a big old chest.
That one looks tough. Don't let your guard down.
Yes, that's why we picked behind the chest to open it.
Ah, there it is.
Yes. The site of our field exercise camp.
Let's check it out.
We shall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will try
You're in
not
disarray.
to overblown these texts by finding enemies and just let them speak out. Even though I might fail every once in a while, that's fine.
Strike! It's down! Gotcha!
Here I go. Set gunner. Chop.
Here I go!
My turn.
My turn. Shot. It's down. Gotcha. Nice.
Alright, now we have a couple of fights. They do, but it's gonna be a reduced amount of experience, so it's great to at least 1 or 2 people having a sub. Because it's not just to improve their skills, it's to level up the forgotten master chords too. Alright, let's get into our formerly known camp. Just a reminiscence about old memories, I'm sure. What? This is... a black Pleroma Grass. We have to be careful, monsters might appear. It looks nothing like it did before. Is this stuff growing here Pleroma Grass? Well, that's what it looks like, except for the color. I've never seen Pleroma Grass in such a deep shade of red. It looks like black flames. Well, something must have caused it to mutate into a new strain. You think maybe the Great Twilight is to blame here? Yeah, anything weird we can just blame on the Twilight and we can correct ourselves at a later date. Does that mean this is the singularity? Guys, look! Draken 2, general purpose Panzer Soldat. Just randomly standing there? Oh, there's a pink dragon over there. Do you think... I see the branch campus emblem on it. There's no mistaking it. This has to be the mech you pilot in the Grawl of Erebos. But what's it doing here? Well, last time we saw it, it got swallowed up by the distortion in space-time. Well, I don't think it's a coincidence it ended up somewhere we have a strong connection to. Well, we better check just to make sure. Junie, stop! Of course, every single time you see grass, you're gonna get attacked. That light. Oh no. Early game magical knights suck. Magic Knight, Zigheim. It's a Magic Knight, an orbital golem from the Dark Ages. Great, that's the last thing we need. Battle stages, everybody! This thing won't go down easy. We can't take it, Randy. Commencing attack.
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Very powerful.
Very well.
Alright, what kind of orders do we want? Do we want to break it? Or do we want some, well, time to reflect upon things?
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Very well.
Alright. We know not a lot, but fire is definitely not his favorite thing to do.
Here I go! Try this on for size. Crimson Gale!
All right! Set! Striker!
Alright, striker mode.
Take this! Wide open! All right! Everyone ready?
Understood.
Hell yeah! An opening!
Okay, we
I
are
shall go.
reaching breaking point.
Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Let's go!
I could just take a bigger look than just skimming it. 48. Alright, so it's gonna empower himself. We know it's gonna be, and Magical Knight have the nasty ability to heal themselves when they do. So when they break, let's see what we can do with that. No fire.
I shall go. Yeah.
Good.
An opening.
Hit me.
Here I go!
Alright. That will definitely help. I was afraid he's gonna attack straight away, but it's good.
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now, I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike! Got it!
Not as much damage as I would have liked, in all honesty.
Now's our chance! It's mine!
My turn.
Alright. What's the best thing we can do? Because it would be nice to heal ourselves, but if we attack it...
Yeah. Now.
They're mine! This is it! Yeah! One more!
Let's get as much damage out of his break as we can. We might.
Now. Transform.
I'm gonna feel we're gonna beat him
Go.
just, or it's gonna be a little bit under.
Ready? Launch. Riona. Open fire. Exterminating target. Yeah.
About time I got this started.
Oh, come on, it has to be at least half the damage they do. Especially considering it's Randy.
Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you.
We did it. Yuna, get to the Draken. Right. Of course, it stands back up again. What? It repaired itself already? Damn, this thing is quick.
No! Damn it! There's no way I'll make it in time! Kurt, Ellie, Randy!
Villamar, the Ashen Knight.
No. I can't give up yet. He wouldn't. And neither will I. Instructor Rean, lend me your strength!
Come on, get in that thing. Was someone in there? Or is he reacting to Yuna's plight? Oh, it is using her weapons. What the? The dragon moving on its own? The pendulum Rose gave me is reacting. It's shining. Does that mean... You wanna fill us in on the light show here, Yuna? Yuna, how did you... I'll explain later. First we need to finish this thing off. Understood.
A powerful enemy.
Really?
Exercise caution.
Ah, summon a Panzer Soldat. You can use EP to call in Panzer Soldats to perform powerful attacks. summon them to break through enemies. Pencils are powerful, but you can only summon them once per battle. Additionally, they cannot be used in battles against people. I guess we have no choice. There's still time to summon, isn't there? I want to use this time to check out. It's still the same enemy. 4 turns. Not yet. I think we should use this time to heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My turn.
Alright.
Now. Ha!
Thanks.
I wonder if it's gonna replace everyone for the Panzer, or if it's just gonna use one attack. Like a Final Fantasy type summon thing. Well, if I'd known, I would have healed myself, but I didn't know.
Well, look at that.
Good. Good job.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Phew, we defeated it. For real this time. Yuna, what did you do back there? It looked like you were able to connect with the dragon somehow. Well, I don't know how to explain it. I have no idea how it happened either. But it felt kind of like when we were connected with Instructor Rean before. Oh. It did seem similar, now that you mention it. Well, I'm still curious about this Pleroma Grass. Maybe someone back in Erin will have some info for us. You've got a way of contacting the others, right? That Ring of 7 thing? Oh, of course. Rose is bound to know something. Well, give me a minute. I'll make the call. Black Pleroma Grass, you say? So it's made an appearance in Sutherland too. Does it mean you've been in touch with the old Class 7? Indeed. They discovered the grass while searching for the Singularity. There's no doubt that there's some connection to the Great Twilight. But that's not the Singularity. The pendulum I gave you would react otherwise. Aw man, I almost got my hopes up for a minute. Well, the Magic Knight seemed to have mainly reacted to the Draken too. I can only speculate on that point. This could mean that the connection you formed with the Ashen Knight in the Grawl is still active. My connection with Velimar? Really? Even now? As a secondary contractor, you were able to supply it with mana, and that combined with your own strong will allowed you to control it. Well, I guess this is one more thing we have to thank Instructor Rean for. That guy, I swear. Even with him MIA, I still feel like he's right here bailing us out. Well, if you could learn to control it, this could be a valuable asset. Clam Celeste, Ebon Shade. The move we recently learned. Whoa, where did it go? I'm using Clam Celeste stealth mode to hide it from view. You should be able to use the auto thrusters to bring it to us if the need ever arises. Well, I had no idea you could do that, but you're right. It could prove useful. Thanks, Ellie. I guess today is your lucky day. Feel free to contact me if anything else happens. Until then... How do I hang up? Is it this button here? Like an old granny using her phone. It may not have been exactly what we were looking for, but I'd say it was worth coming here. Oh, totally. Well, right. It's good to know we have a pencil solid at our disposal, and this new strain of Pleroma Grass could be a valuable lead. Once we all caught our breath, we should continue onwards to Parm. Sounds good. Definitely. We wasted 2 items, but considering the situation and our knowledge, I think it was worth the risk. Because if we had to actually keep fighting it, and that it was only like some move like Final Fantasy, like one big hit, but it wasn't over, then the rest would have been needed to be ready in order to pick up the fight once again. Alright, so there's no way for us to touch with the dragon? No, he is here somewhere, we just can't see it. I think we caught our breath quite nicely. And having said that, I think this might actually be a good moment just to leave the episode right here. On the next one, we're gonna leave the grounds and continue our journey to Parm and see if we can catch up with Pablo and Tatiana. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Until then, bye bye.